Hey guys, this is Ruroni K95 here. Today's anime review is Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds. So, one for all and all for one, Muskehounds are always ready. One for all and all for one, helping everybody. So, the anime series, like Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds, is based on the story of the Three Musketeers by Alexander Dumas. Instead of human characters, they use anthropomorphic animals, especially the dogs. The series was produced by the Spanish studio company BRB Internacional, while for the animation for Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds is animated by Nippon Animation, which is the company known for the work on other anime such as Heidi Girl of the Alps, Vicky the Viking, Maya the Honeybee, Future Boy Conan, Grim Masterpiece Theater, Around the World with Willy Fogg, Jungle Book, Shonen Mowgli, Chibi Maruko-chan, and Fisherman Sanpei. For the anime series, particularly Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds, however, the series has premiered on October 9th, 1981, which is probably around the same time as before Urusei Yatsura premiered on October 14th, 1981, which is probably around the same time as Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds. Ironically, Urusei Yatsura is the more popular anime from the 80s. But for Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds, however, it is basically an anime adaptation from the Three Musketeers by Alexander Dumas, but with the dogs. We'll get to the characters in Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds in just a moment. So, for the plot for the story of Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds is about how it takes place in the 17th century France, especially where Dogtanian, a young dog who always wanted to be one of the fabled musketeers, but he's hot-headed, ways get him into trouble. When something is going on, especially when he challenges somebody named Count Rochefort, also known as simply the Black Mustache, as well. Especially when he is on his way to Paris, he has been jelly when Dogtanian always wanted to become a musketeer, teaming up with the three experienced guard dogs who are the musketeers themselves. Aramis, Porthos, and Athos, especially when the war breaks out between France and England going on. So Dogtanian and his musketeer friends, Aramis, Porthos, and Athos, under the commission to save the honor of the French queen who has befriended the English ruler by the name of King Charles Spaniel. Of course, the spiteful feline cat spy named Milady de Winter, however, is on their trail at every turn. So that's basically the story goes, but for the animation, however, I find the animation in Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds very good. It's basically animated by the Japanese anime studio company Nippon Animation, and yes, this animation is basically reminded me of another anime series, Sherlock Hound, which is another anime series directed by legendary Hayao Miyazaki. But that's just how it is of what it is, especially of how the animation represents of how it looks, particularly in Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds. The music in Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds, however, in the original Japanese version of Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds, it was composed by Katsuhisa Hattori, who is known for the music score for the 1986 anime film Fist of the North Star. But in the Spanish dub and the English dub of the anime, Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds, however, is composed by Guido and Maurizio De Angelis, also known in Italy as Oliver Onions, who are known for the music soundtracks on Terence Hill and Bud Spencer flicks from the 70s and 80s, including the Italian theme song for the Italian dub of for Galaxy Express 39 anime television series, and the Italian theme song for the Italian dub for Doraemon anime in the 80s. Also did the opening theme song for Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds. For the English dub, it was performed by Christopher Laird, and for the Spanish dub of the anime, Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds is performed by the Spanish music duo Popitos under the title D'Artagnan y los Tres Mosqueperros. Same with the Italian theme song for the Italian dub for the anime Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds under the title as D'Artagnan. It was performed by Benedetta when it was originally aired on the Italian channel Rai back in the 80s in Italy until D'Artagnan theme song is performed by Cristina D'Avena is used for the Italian dub for the anime Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds accordingly as well. For the characters in Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds is that there are some anthropomorphic characters in the anime series Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds is that most of the characters are basically dog characters. Milady de Winter is the only cat character in the Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds, but for the character Pip, a mouse character in this anime. The enjoyment for the anime series Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds is that I really enjoy this anime series because I find this anime series a lot of fun and a lot of entertainment and excitement. Because this anime, Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds, premiered in Japan on October 9th, 1981. Which is this anime series is probably within a week before Urusei Yatsura premiered on October 14th, 1981, around the same time as Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds, as well as Dr. Slump, which is another anime in the same universe as Dragon Ball from Akira Toriyama, at the same time until The Mysterious Cities of Gold arrived in 1982, which is probably around the same time as Space Adventure Cobra, Tokimeki Tonight, The Kabocha Wine, and Super Dimension Fortress Macross as well. But overall, I liked the anime series, which is Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds. I gave this anime series a 10 out of 10 because I love this series a lot, which is a lot of fun to rewatch, especially if you have it on DVD either in your 80s collection or your anime collection. Especially if you want to rewatch this anime classic from the 80s, which is basically an anthropomorphic take on the Three Musketeers, but with dog characters. So Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds is not only to the extent to Sherlock Hound, but it's also responsible for my interest in other anime, such as my favorite anime series, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders, which I think that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusader is particularly the more popular anime title, which is a lot of known by everyone. But for Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds is probably one of the 80s classic anime series, which is probably adapted from the story, which is The Three Musketeers by Alexander Dumas. And there is also the other animated series, which is The Return of Dogtanian, which is basically animated by Wang Film Production and Good Morning Sun Animation with Televisión Española and Thames Television instead of the Japanese anime studio Nippon Animation, even though Nippon Animation had no involvement. The production for the animated series The Return of Dogtanian, which is adapted from the story The Man in the Iron Mask by Alexander Dumas, but that's just how it is. The Return of Dogtanian animation has more of a Western animation style rather than the Japanese anime style, which is just how what it is. But for the original Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds, however, is the only anime series animated by the Japanese anime studio company, Nippon Animation. And speaking of which, they edited 26 episodes of Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds anime series as a 97-minute movie as The Complete Adventures of Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds movie, which is released on VHS by the Video Collection in the United Kingdom. Also, I have heard that they're making the movie, which is Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds movie, which is presented in CGI animation from what I heard. And yes, for overall, I think that this anime series, Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds, has made a popularity in Madrid, Spain, especially for the Spanish theme song performed by Popitos that is used for the Spanish dub of the original anime because it was composed by Guido and Maurizio De Angelis. And yes, this anime had an English dub by the English dub company, which is particularly Intersound Incorporated, which is in Hollywood, California, which is before Viz Media dubbed other anime arrived afterwards. because for this anime series of how I find this enjoyment to watch, I like this anime series a lot. Besides what Urusei Yatsura, because this anime series, Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds, has some of these characters from what I see in this anime series, and the design of Dogtanian, however, they probably made it design it like after like how it reminds you of either Underdog or Snoopy from Charlie Brown as well. But for if I want to pick my favorite character from Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds, it would ought to be Aramis because he is my favorite character from Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds because this anime series is a lot of enjoyment. If you want to know, is that this anime series was also aired instead of the United Kingdom, because even though that Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds has never have an air date for in America, but it's also aired on on British channels such as the BBC channel in 1987, and it's also aired on ITV channel, which is particularly in the United Kingdom. Yes, this is the first anime being aired in the United Kingdom, which is particularly the same way how Captain Harlock, Star Blazers, Voltron, and Robotech were first introduced, and Force 5 were introduced to the early introduction to anime in the United States of America in the 80s. But for Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds is the first early introduction to anime in the United Kingdom, which is introduced it in 1987 until Akira arrived as well. Because I love this series a lot because this is a lot more fun and enjoyment than Maid-sama, because I think this anime is a lot better than Maid-sama in my opinion, because if you want to ask a random anime fan what's the classic anime from the 80s came to mind, chances you're going to have to pick Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds. Otherwise, there's notable titles such as Sherlock Hound, Urusei Yatsura, Around the World with Willy Fogg, Ulysses 31, and The Mysterious Cities of Gold, which ironically of how this anime presented, of how it's adapted from the Three Musketeers, but with like anthropomorphic dog characters as well as other animal characters in this anime classic. Because this anime has particularly also got me interested, even though I love this anime series because it's fun and enjoyable to watch. You can watch this either on YouTube or you can get it on DVD because it's only released in the United States of America by Oasis Films, which is a Region 1 set on DVD, which I have it in my anime collection because it's been a while since I watched this. I think I might rewatch Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds for another anime to rewatch, I guess. So that's going to be it for my anime review on Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds for today's anime review. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's my thoughts for this. Because when I first watched this, I really loved it because I think I wanted to watch this anime that I haven't watched after Urusei Yatsura. But this anime series, Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds, it's a lot more fun and exciting because Aramis is particularly my favorite character in Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds. Because, yeah, Kanoto Shiozawa voiced Aramis in the Japanese dub. Hope subscribe for content. My anime plan link in the description down below. You can share this video on your Twitter and Facebook if you have Twitter and Facebook account, on all social media. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up by clicking on the like button on this video, by smacking the like button if you enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave in the comments section below of what is your opinion on Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, RuRoniK95. Feel free to join my channel, especially if you're new to my channel. Hit the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified as well. And that's all I got to say. So keep it otaku for this anime review, because it's one for all and all for one. Muskehounds are always ready for this anime review. This is RuRoniK95 saying, I've got another anime review coming up next, what we have for what's in store, because now that I finished reviewing this anime, because I have another anime review coming up next here. Stay tuned for my next anime review. I have to revisit JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders once again for tomorrow's anime review on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure OVA. Stay tuned for my next anime review on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure OVA, because you won't want to miss another anime review.